Hi guys, I decided that since the weather is quite bad, that instead of making another aerial photography video, I'm gonna build myself an aeroplane, and that's basically just what I've done with my boredom spare time, if I could put it that way. The aeroplane that I've built was basically a slow flyer, and I took it out for a first flight. It was tail heavy, so I crashed it, had to fix it. Took it out for a second flight, which worked brilliantly until I crashed it again. I actually flew it into like a goal post for football. So yeah, basically I'll show you the plane. Here it is. I went for a slow flyer. I've mounted a little FPV camera up there with a 5.8 gigahertz transmitter, and then I also decided I'm gonna put I'm gonna take one of my old quadcopters that I had, or quadcopter motors that I had, and I'm gonna attach that to the front. Now with the previous one I had something similar to a Blue Wonder motor that you can buy from Hobby King in America. We don't have them over here, but I managed to get a hold of one somehow. I can't remember how. I used that until I realized that it's not supposed to take a 10-inch prop, so I went with the Emax motor. This is a 2213 935 kV motor, so I haven't flown it yet with that motor on, but the good thing about that motor is it weighs quite a lot, so I will be able to get quite, a good balance out of it depending on where I put the battery. Now the other thing that I've also done was I decided to put an OSD system on it. I've got one of those cheap little Hobby King OSD right there. Let me just turn it around, see if I can turn it around. There we go. Hobby King OSD. So basically all that does is it gives you the voltage of your plane at the time, for in case you're too far away you can't hear your buzzer alarm going off. So I'll see if I can do a flight, but it's obviously not going to happen today, and I'm also not going to post it today. I'll post this video today, and yeah, when I go for a flight I'll record the flight and then I'll stick that on the on YouTube. I'll record it via my DVR. That's just built into my Fat Shark goggles, into my FPV goggles. So it's not going to be HD, it's going to be quite crappy, I assume. Obviously I don't know if I can put an action cam on there yet. I'll probably try it out. I'll probably put an action camera on there just to see what it's like, flying with an action camera, if it can hold the weight. But apart from that, have a lovely day. I forgot to mention, if anybody's got any questions about any of the aeroplanes that I've built, please just leave a comment below. I will do my best to give you some form of a description on how to build it. If you want me to, I can do a video on just a normal beginner starter pack, basically what you need, a remote control, how to know what motor, what propeller, what speed controller you need, because all these things has got a massive play when it comes to flying remote control aeroplanes. Every single one is different. You need to know basically how much push you need through the air to make the thing fly. Sometimes you can have an underpowered motor and you think to yourself it's not powerful enough, so you go and put a bigger motor on when actually you can just put a smaller propeller on. I've made those mistakes before. I've watched a hell of a lot of YouTube videos. Flight Test is a really good YouTube channel that you can watch. They take you from basically from scratch, from not knowing anything to building your own aeroplanes. They've got a lot of models on there. Most of the models, like for instance the glider, that one, plus then my cargo plane that's up there, cargo plane, and then I've got this little, which is basically like the FT Flyer. Well, it's basically on the shape of the FT Flyer. It's not the exact dimensions of the FT Flyer. I just looked at it on YouTube. I saw it on Flight Test and I thought to myself, you know what, I'm gonna build one, but I didn't print out the plans, which you can do. You can download the plans, you can print them out, you can even get them laser cut. So yeah, if anybody's got any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Please like and subscribe, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Sorry for not posting more videos more oftenly, but the weather has been really bad and I still have a full-time job, so this is basically just on my days off that I get a chance to do something, and when I do something I sometimes will share it with everybody. So yeah, have a lovely day.